Yo, JG the PT, back with another video for the JGang. If you haven't become a member already, then I suggest you hit the subscribe button and the notification button. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram at JG_the PT. Got a Facebook page too, so check that out at JG the PT. Or don't. You can stay a punk little bitch. If that's what you want to do, that's on you. But if not, become a member of the JGang. That's what's up. Now, I got sent in a question by my boy Seth. Asking how I got started going to the gym or working out. Let's get into the video. Alright, so before I tell you about what got me into the gym, I'll just give you a little bit of a background on me. Now, when I was a lot younger, before the age of 14, I was just a pretty miserable kid. I just fucking hated everything. I hated the world, I hated myself, I hated sports, I hated activities, I hated everything just because I was a negative little bitch, really. I just had this negative mindset. I blamed everything and everyone else for all my problems. I just sort of pitied myself as a child. And then, one day, I got into a fight. I got into a fight with an older kid. It wasn't even my fight, really. I was just walking over. I was in school. I was on the field, and then... Shit, it might have been Seth himself. It just might have been. Or it might have been someone else. Actually, I can't remember now. It might have been Seth, or it might have been... There was another kid in my school. There was a lot of kids in my school. There was another kid who it could have been, came up to me. I can't really remember, but he told me that one of the kids, we'll call him some kid I knew, and for the sake of his identity, we'll just call him Jake Smithers. So Jake Smithers, he told me that Jake Smithers got punched in the face by some old kid. So I was just going over to see if he was alright, and then I saw said older kid walking towards him with like some sort of metal bat in his hands. I later found out that they were just crutches. It wasn't a metal bat. They were just crutches. But then I saw a smaller kid take what I thought was a metal bat out of the bigger kid's hands. I later found out that that was the older kid's little brother. Probably didn't want him to get charged with assault with some sort of weapon or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, I saw him walking over. I was like, oh shit, some shit's about to go down. And then I see Jake Smithers getting laid into by the older dude. Now, I don't fucking know why I actually got involved. I could have just walked off. I could have just watched. I could have just not gotten involved. Would have made life easier for me, but for some reason, some retarded ass reason, I decided to jump in, sort of like, kind of like dived and sort of tackled the older kid around the neck, and I kept him like down on the ground, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know how to fucking fight. What do I do? So I just thought I'll just keep him down on the ground, and then I just started feeling like feet kicking me like in the back, and I could feel like the feet sort of travelling up my spine and getting closer to the back of the head. And at that time, you know, the back of the head is the softest part of your head. I didn't feel like getting kicked in the back of my head, you know, I quite like my brain. So I let go of the older kid, covered up the back of my head, and then another one of my mates, we'll call him CP. CP was watching this shit. I think he was walking with me when I got told about what was going down. CP steps over, he gets involved, which I'm still thankful for him for getting involved. He didn't have to. He didn't have to get involved in that bullshit, but he did. He got the dude that was kicking me in the back off me, and then I got up, and then the fight just kind of died down. I was just trying to break it up. I wasn't trying to beat anyone up or anything like that. I was just trying to break it up. And then it just kind of died off, and then I'd go to the medical room to make a statement to the fucking, because teachers came over, they're like, what the fuck's going on? And then at that time I was like fucking goody two shoes, so I made a statement. I didn't want to get in trouble. So yeah, I made a statement to the teachers, and then because I was in the medical room making a statement, the other kid went around telling everyone I got the shit kicked out of me, and I think he even went around telling people that I was like crying, like physically fucking crying, because I wanted it to stop or some shit. I don't know, but that's all in the past. It's all a bunch of bullshit anyway. But yeah, so that happened, and then I didn't really like feeling the way I felt, because afterwards everyone's like acting like I got the shit kicked out of me, that I got beat up, which I fucking didn't. But everyone acted like that anyway, because what's the fucking, the victors write the history books, and in this scenario he was the victor. I mean, essentially he just got the word out before I could about what happened. But yeah, so that happened. I didn't like the way I felt afterwards, because I just felt kind of weak. Even though I didn't get beat up, I just felt kind of weak. I didn't really know what to do in the situation. You know, I did get bullied at various points throughout my sort of high school life. It was never anything bad. It was just people always taking the piss. I was always like the quiet kid, the weird kid in class. And yeah, man, I didn't like that. I wanted to change. I wanted shit to change. So I decided to do something about it. Now there's a whole bunch of reasons other than that one reason, but that reason is the main reason as to why I started working out. I wanted to be stronger so I could better handle myself in a situation like that if it ever arose again. Now at that time I thought bigger muscles meant being stronger. Now it doesn't necessarily, and I know that now, but at the time I thought if I had bigger muscles I'd be stronger. What do people do when they want bigger muscles? They do bodybuilding. So I just started looking into sort of bodybuilding training. I had some weights that were just sort of, my older brother had some weights that were still in the garage, and he didn't use them anymore, or he didn't use them frequently, so I started using them. There's a pull-up bar in there and a punch bag and shit like that. So I just started using that, and then yeah, and through training I sort of fell in love with the training of it. It made me more of a positive person. I was no longer negative, because I've realised that if you want something to improve, you have to work for it, you put in the time, you stay consistent, you dedicate yourself to something, and your whole life can get better. And that changed my whole life. So yeah, man, the short-term negatives can be long-term positives if you put in the work for it. That's essentially what training taught me. It taught me discipline, commitment, dedication, and that you can turn pain into a positive. You can turn your weakness into strength if you work at it. So yeah, that's what got me into the gym. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. If you've got any more questions, leave them down in the comments below. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at JG_the PT. Check me out on the Facebook page at JG the PT. Peace!